WVEC-TV, Plan.
Time for Hutton's Wayne for two, and here we go.
This is Jeff McKay, ABC News.
Big finale.
The Irwins, they're quite the dancers.
The Irwins have a long history with Dancing with the Stars, but did you know Hampton Roads also has a long history with Dancing with the Stars?
Yes.
Let's go back in time here.
You're doing wonderful.
I'll catch y'all later.
Last week, I tried to get an interview with Emmitt Smith, and he was understandably very, very tired. Well, LaSalle and Craig, they had lots of jokes. They teased me. They picked on me. I mean, can you believe that? What do you think?
I think they were very wrong for doing that. They did not understand the circumstances, but you understood it, and I appreciate you understanding it. And so now, here we are, doing the interview, live and personal, so y'all got to get off her back.
You found that. Oh, my goodness.
Janet Roach.
I know. She had no idea.
I had no idea. And, you know, you surprised me the same way I surprised LaSalle and Craig. Yes. Yeah, they picked on me because he didn't have time to talk to me. And then then he invited me to the rehearsal.
Yes. Plenty of time to talk to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And did you say Craig Moeller was picking on you?
Craig Moeller was picking on me.
Okay, we're going to have to get him back for that. We're going to have to get him back for that.
Yeah.
What was that like, Janet? You got Emmitt Smith next to you on a dance floor?
No, he won that year.
Yeah, he was the champ.
He won. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And Cheryl Burke, she's been on several seasons, and they practice right here in Norfolk.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
So it was a lot of fun. It was cool.
How about that? That caught you a little off guard, huh?
It catch me off guard.
I know.
Oh, my God. Oh, and I looked so much younger.
Listen.
She looks exactly the same, hasn't aged a day.
Was that 2-3 weeks ago?
Right.
I wasn't sure when that was filmed.
It was about a year ago.
Is not the first time we've seen a former pro football player try his hand, or feet, we should say, at dancing. First, it was Jerry Rice.
Did that kind of influence you any to want to do it?
When I was approached to do it, that was one of the first things I thought about. Like, wow, I better approach to do Dance with the Stars. I know everybody loved what Jerry did last year. I think I could do a little bit better.
Now it's Emmitt Smith. I got a chance to get a peek at how they turned this into this. Away from the lights, glitz, and glamour of live performances, it's hard work. Just Emmitt and his partner Cheryl Burke going over the steps again and again.
Dance is like anything else. You have to put your mind and your soul and your spirit behind it.
Remember last season, Cheryl won the competition with celebrity Drew Lachey, so she has high standards and doesn't go easy on Emmitt when she makes a mistake.
You did what? You did what?
Emmitt wants her to admit it. Both Emmitt and Cheryl took a plane here right after last Wednesday's show to lend a hand to the Miss Virginia USA and Teen USA pageants. That meant Cheryl had to start choreographing their tango in flight in her head.
It's a very aggressive dance. It's not a happy dance, you know, and Emmitt has that smile, you know, and he can't smile in this dance, so it's going to be a challenge.
This week, I'm probably going to be more nervous because I've been struggling a little bit with the tango. And so, but I think I'm going to have it. I'm going to get it. But, you know, we have to wait to see on Tuesday, see how I come across.
How you doing, love?
I'm doing fine.
This is Janet. Do you want to say anything?
Babe, I'm going. Y'all go ahead and do your thing. Y'all have
You're doing wonderful.
I'll catch y'all later.
An exhausted Emmitt Smith rushes off to get some rest after 2 big nights of Dancing with the Stars a coast away. Wife Pat, who's a Chesapeake native, sticks around to talk about how proud she is of her husband, now known as Twinkle Toes.
The brother had moves when I met him. The first night we met, we danced in Aruba until like 5 in the morning.
Okay.
So I knew he could dance, but I didn't know he could ballroom dance.
Really?
That was a surprise.
And perhaps a surprise to many football fans who followed Emmitt Smith for years. No doubt he has some moves on the field. And take it from his professional dance partner, Cheryl, he has some moves on the dance floor.
Cheryl, how great is Emmitt as a dancer? How great is he?
He's a great dancer. He's learning, he's committed and he wants to win. So we're doing as much as we can, practicing hard and putting in the hours. So
Cheryl, Emmett, and Pat are all putting in some hours here in Hampton Roads, getting ready for the Miss Virginia Teen USA and Miss Virginia USA pageants. Cheryl's a judge, Pat, former Miss Virginia USA, and USA runner-up, is the host.
I'm home. It's amazing. I can't believe it. 94 is when I was Miss Virginia. Now I'm back with my husband, and we have a wonderful family, and to be back, I'm really excited.
You're doing wonderful.
I'll catch y'all later.
Last week, I tried to get an interview with Emmitt Smith, and he was understandably very, very tired. Well, LaSalle and Craig, they had lots of jokes. They teased me. They picked on me. I mean, can you believe that? What do you think?
I think they were very wrong for doing that. They did not understand the circumstances, but you understood it, and I appreciate you understanding it. So now, here we are, doing the interview, live and personal, so y'all got to get off her back.
All right, hit it.
And a 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2.
With the next episode of Dancing with the Stars on the horizon, the practice schedule is grueling, even for one of the best former pro football players.
Tougher than football because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning. I'm learning on the fly. And so in that regard, yes, it is tougher than football.
He laces up the very shoes he danced in last week to get ready to perfect the tango. While in Hampton Roads, Smith and pro dancer Cheryl Burke choose the Evelyn Ott School of Dance in Norfolk to rehearse.
Every week we do the competition and he doesn't do as good, he gets even more and more competitive. So, he has such a competitive spirit, which makes it easier on me.
And check him out. As Cheryl takes a moment to talk to us, look at Smith in the background, not wasting any opportunities to get better. That's good because Cheryl can be tough and keeps Emmett on his toes.
Attribute a lot of the credit, if not 99.9% of the credit, goes to Cheryl teaching me. I got 1% of skill, 1% of my own skill.
You did what? You did what?
Cheryl Burke knows what it's like to win. This performance with Drew Lachey put them over the top on last season's Dancing with the Stars, but that was then, this is now.
I'm forgetting about last season and just working from the beginning and working day by day, and hopefully we'll reach to the top again.
Cheryl has her sights focused on another win and believes with Emmett it can be done. In private, they rehearse for hours to get to this moment. So what's it like live in front of millions?
It's more nerve-wracking before the performance because, you never know how we're going to dance. As soon as the performance is over and, we've done a good job, then it's fine. We don't really care. I mean, I don't really care what the judges say because I know we've done good.
Their latest dance, the tango, Cheryl says a good fit for Emmett.
Tango's more grounded and into the floor, and Emmett is naturally, grounded.
But will be walking on air if he wins. My take, as I tell him, is he has the best chance. If Jerry Rice came in second last season, he'll win because he's more talented. Emmett does not discount the competition.
How would you sum it up?
It is very stiff competition. The one thing I have learned, and this is what football has helped me to deal with the competition, is that you cannot worry about your opponents. You can only take care of yourself.
Whatever the outcome, he's having fun.
People in America getting to see me in a total different light. My personality comes out a lot more than normal.
What?